Welcome everyone to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering. That's right, Lo-Fi's in low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be global news show. It's Tuesday, Lo-Fi Nation, and you know what that means. It's time for Tuesday's top 10 list. And today, we're doing things a little bit differently. We're doing my very own top 10 places I'd like to go and not be arrested for being a political scientist or a podcaster of global news that throws a decent amount of shade at authoritarian regimes everywhere. Now, jumping in at number 10 is Havana, Cuba, because there's more than Cuba Libres there. Number 9, Caracas, Venezuela. Last time U.S. people went there, they got arrested for trying to overthrow Maduro. Not this guy. Number 8, Istanbul, Turkey, one of the oldest cities in the world, and run by a president that I've thrown way more than my fair share of shade at. Yes, President Erdogan, free the people. Number 7, the Kremlin building in Russia. It looks so cool, but I'll be damned if Putin catches me in his country right now. Number 6, the Great Wall of China. Yes, indeed. Everyone should want to see the only object made by humans that can be seen from space. And jumping into our top 5, starting in at number 5 is Angkor Wat in Cambodia, one of the oldest, coolest temple pyramids in the world. Number 4, Pyongyang, North Korea, because I really want to know what's going on in the world over there, but I am way too freaked out to even try. Number 3, Tehran, Iran. Again, one of the oldest and coolest cities in the world with one of the richest Persian cultures there is. I'd love to see that place. Number 2, the Sphinx of Egypt. Now I know, they have elections, but I'll be damned if they are free or fair and the government locks up so many journalists. Nah, I'll just say nah to that one until things simmer down a little bit. And the number 1 place in the world I'd like to see and not be arrested for being a political scientist or a podcaster of global news who throws a fair share amount of shade towards authoritarian regimes everywhere? You guessed it. Number 1 is Tiananmen Square, China. And if you want to know why I won't go, just ask the people of Hong Kong. I'm sure they can tell you. Now, I know what many of you are thinking. Oh, come on now. You know you can go to all those places and be just fine. And to that I say, sure. If I were traveling as a student, a tourist, or a business person, sure, I'd agree with that. But some countries check into people before they enter. And other countries, they wait until after you enter. And sometimes, Lo-Fi Nation, shit happens. You ever been in a not-so-nice place, and then shit happens, and you're simply screwed? I have. Many a times. In the U.S. and in multiple other democratic countries. But I'll be damned if I go to one of these places on this list and let shit happen while I'm there. Oh, Lo-Fi Poli Sci got way too much more to say in the future. And you know, Google Earth is a pretty cool thing. And there are lots of documentaries about the Sphinx. And I'd like to think that I'm still young enough to wait out most of these anyway. Now, Putin, Xi Jinping, Erdogan? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to live that long, Lo-Fi Nation. But plus, there's only about 190 other countries in the world that aren't on this list. Still plenty for any one individual to do in their lifetime. And that's this Tuesday's Top 10. Always remember that Lo-Fi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Write in with your questions or comments to lofipolisci@planetmail.com. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, wash those hands, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Lo-Fi Poli Sci podcast. Pickering, signing off.